Bowie State University, the home of the Bulldogs, the home of the superstars, the home of the overachievers, and most importantly, the home of the winners. Bowie State softball team won the CIAA championship last season, but it wasn't all glory and glitter. They had to work hard in order to reach the mountaintop. Under Coach Ed's first season as the head coach, they started off 1-14. Then out of nowhere, the coronavirus struck and the season got shut down. But they continued to work together and work hard virtually on Zoom.
Because we did a lot of Zoom team calls. They kind of kept in touch through video, kind of what their workouts were, what they were doing, and kind of what I was asking them to do, just to kind of keep our minds fresh more than anything else and stay positive about the situation.
They came back for the 2021 season and started off 0-10 due to the tough COVID restriction rule that they had to follow that only allowed them to play Division I schools. But fortunately, facing Division I schools built their confidence and made them the winners they are today.
We only could play within a 2-hour radius, and we only could play away. So if you look at, you know where we are, the only schools that are in a 2-mile radius are all D1 schools.
Dang, they set y'all up.
We played all the schools within that 2, and they were all D1 schools. And going 0-10 against all those D1 schools actually built our confidence.
Thanks to the hard work they put in over Zoom virtually and the confidence they gained by playing Division I schools, the Lady Bulldogs overachieved and won the CIAA championship in 2023. Anaya Harris is a bona fide superstar, a stud. She's the one. She's the starting point guard for the Lady Bulldogs as she's now entering her senior season. Last season, she averaged 19.5 points per game, the most in the CIAA. She scored 20 points or more in 16 out of the 26 games. And most importantly, and most impressively, she scored 1,000 career points. But she didn't do all that by just the snap of a finger. She worked hard for it. What did you see from Anaya Harris, like during the off season or even during the season, that made you say, yeah, she's like our new number one option?
So it's nothing that I have to say. Like, she made herself the number one option. Like, nobody gets in the gym more than her. Like, she works. Like, she'll get up. We could have workouts at 10 o'clock. She might get there 40 minutes early so she can get up extra shots. Or we could have workout at 10 o'clock. She might go to class at 11. Well, she got class at 11, so she'll go to class at 11. We have weights at 1. She might come back at 12 o'clock trying to get a workout in. Like, if we have practice, she's calling one of the coaches like, hey, can one of y'all work me out before practice? Her mindset is there's nobody that's going to outwork me.
Well, Jalen, like you said, she is a bona fide star. When I would come to the Bowie State women's basketball games, I would get there a couple hours before tip-off, and she would be working on her game even then. Before she had a whole basketball game to play, she'll be working on her mid-range, working on her three-point shooting, even on her defense as well. And then after she played a whole game, win or loss, she would still be working on her game and still trying to improve, still trying to become the best player she could be.
That hard work made Anaya Harris the superstar she is today.
She's been the go-to for Bowie State these last 3 years. It's up, and there it is!
She took her
1,000 points for Anaya Harris.
One out away, conceivably one pitch away. Look at this quick Claflin away. Pitch. That one's hit on the ground. Shortstop steals. Tag second. Foul game. It's all over. Bowie State reigns supreme as the best in the CIAA as they knock off the Claflin Panthers by a final of 8-2. Number 1 seed had the best regular season, and in the postseason took care of business in the tournament. They claim the crown. for the first time since 2009. Bowie State going to bring the softball championship back to Prince George's County in Maryland.